Hi, my loves. It's time for a little chit chat. Hi, my name's Allie. I'm so happy to see you all. I know there are a lot of astrologers on the internet that are like, all planets are direct. You must be feeling great. You must be feeling amazing. Now's the time to move forward. Now's the time to plan these things and manifest, and everything's going to fall into your lap, and you should be feeling amazing. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not. I'm not feeling amazing. And even like as an astrologer myself, I'm just understanding that yes, planets moving direct, this is the time for forward momentum, but we are coming out of eclipse season. And there's so much sudden change that happened during eclipse season where we're like, we got rocked. Did anybody feel like they got rocked for the past few months? Because I definitely got rocked. And there's like this grieving process of everything that we have to let go of and all the identities that we have to shed in order to line up with the new reality that we have after experiencing all of these changes. Because I'm just noticing that there's a collective grief right now. We just had the full moon. Emotions are really high. We're just coming out of Mercury and Venus retrograde, and these are like intense transits. We're still in the shadow period. And also, I don't want to just kind of brush over the changes that happened during eclipse season. These are fated events, and a lot of us are being called to step into more of our power and more of our purpose and more of like, we're being called to act. We're being called to get it together, and it's almost jolting. And I've noticed that there's like, I have to let go of all of, there's this collective energy of I have to let go of all the ways that I was before, because that matched up with who I was before eclipse season, before the first few months of the year, before the past few months. And now we're entering into this state of being where it's like, I'm being called forth. And in whatever that might look like for us, whether it's in career, whether it's in love, whether it's in motherhood, whether it's in respect to your finances and managing your finances differently, or whatever it is, however we're being called forward, or in respect to grief. Because no matter what, when we're being called forward on our spiritual journey, or however that may look for you, there's also this energy of letting go of who we were before and the ties, the energetic ties associated with that. Who was she? Who were they? Who was he? And how did they show up in the world? And what do I have to cut, snip, and remove from my life in order to step into this new way of being? And it can feel overwhelming and debilitating. And in the past like 5 days or so, maybe 2 weeks, it's almost like this paralysis or stop of energy, of stagnancy, where it's been just like closing down to all opportunities, because I know I'm being called forth, but like I can't quite get there, and I'm still in this old way of being, and I don't know how to be new, but I'm overwhelmed, and I'm like, I'm just going to stop doing everything, and I'm just going to stay right here, and I'm just going to sit here, and I'm just going to observe. But there's been a paralysis. There's been a stagnancy of energy. So if you have been feeling that, be gentle with yourself. You are so not alone. I've been feeling it. A lot of people close to me have been feeling that. I just moved into this new apartment, and like, I love my space so much. And as you see, I love flowers. I have flowers literally everywhere. And I'll just look around and I'll be like, oh my God, I have so much to do, and I just don't know what to do, and I just don't think I can do it right now. So I think I'm just gonna sit here, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not scrolling on my phone. I'm not reading a book. I'm just literally staring at a wall like, oh my God, what am I gonna have to do? Because in the next month, my life is changing dramatically based on something that happened during eclipse season. And okay, here we go. But I can't get myself to like plan for the changes. I can't get myself to do the things. And I'm just kind of like, oh my God, this is a lot. 4:44 on the clock. It's a lot. So no matter what it is, like, I know it's happening for me. This is the beautiful thing about eclipses, fated events. It's all fated, so we can trust that it's happening for a reason. And something my business partner and friend Rachel has been saying recently is, I'm getting everything that I wanted. It's just happening sooner than I imagined. And the more I've heard her say that, and the more I've heard other people in our circle say that, the more I'm like, oh my God, that's happening for me too. I'm getting everything that I wanted. It's just happening sooner than I imagined. And it's terrifying. And it's terrifying because that requires me to be a different version of myself than I've been in the past. And as you can see, as I'm sharing this message, I have like this huge grin on my face, huge grin, because I'm excited about it, but I'm just like, oh my God, what the fuck? How did we get here? Am I going to be okay? Am I going to survive this? What's going to happen in a month from now or 3 months from now? Because I am called to be a very, very different version of myself. And it's almost like debilitating my ability to move forward in that way. What I will say, this energy will pass, and it's just a matter of like, okay, acknowledging the perfection in this moment, acknowledging the perfection, the beauty, the magic in this moment, because also it's provoking other parts of us. Like my inner child is coming forward, and my inner teenager, and like my rebellion. I've been so irritable and I've been angry, and I like have not been the best version of myself with people close to me, where I've just wanted to like the rage. I've had so much rage. I've been so touchy, like don't say anything to me or I will come for you kind of vibe. And you know what? I feel bad, but also like I haven't been mean. I just haven't been my highest loving, gentle self. And she's in there, but all these other parts are coming forward first, and they're just like resisting. They're resisting, they're shutting down, they're closing, they're not opening to all the love that's coming into my life. I'm like, stop it, because it's overstimulating. So anywho, whatever is happening in your own reality, however this is manifesting in your physicality for you in your unique divine way, trust that it's fated. Trust that it's exactly what's meant for you, and trust that maybe you're getting exactly what you've always wanted. It's just coming sooner than you imagined. And the preparation period is just, it's dissolved. I don't know what happened in this eclipse season the past couple months, but like so many things are falling into people's laps in a way that's like, oh my God, I have to be such a better version of myself. And I don't know if I can do that. It is overwhelming and it's shutting me down. You've got this. You've totally got this. I believe in you. I believe in me. We're going to get through it. It's literally just a matter of time. And the other thing I wanted to offer in this video is what would happen if you really, really locked in for even 1 month. What would happen in your life if you locked in for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months? Imagine if you just started to hone into your routines and began taking care of yourself in a new way and really started showing up as her or him or them and divine essence. What if you really started loving yourself through action for X amount of time? Like, what would your life look like in a month from now? Because so much can change in a month. So much can change in a short period of time. And we're always like, oh my God, but I need to do this first and this first and this first. Yeah. Or you can just start today. You can just start doing things that make you feel so loved and so special and so nurtured. And you deserve that. And the reason why I offer this is because we have to collectively get out of the energy of paralysis. We need to pull ourselves forward. We're being called forward, and we have to say, okay, I'm ready. Because even when we're not ready, we need to be ready. We need to step up. There's the energy of like, let's fucking go, dude. It's time. It's time to walk forward. It's time to take the first step. It's time to really find and honor the power within you. And this is something I talked about at a training that I offered for space holding and how to hold sacred space. And honor protection. Like, how do we protect ourselves in these spaces as we are holding space for more people, and protect our energy? And there's a difference between power and confidence. Confidence is very surface level, yeah? It's like, okay, yeah, I'm confident, but anybody can shatter our confidence at any moment, right? Because it does have this connection to external validation. It does have this connection to external circumstances. And it's almost like it can be leaky. It doesn't have a firm foundation. But I want for all of you to switch that relationship between power and confidence. And any element where you're like, yeah, I'm confident in this area, how can we take that and really deeply integrate it so that that confidence has legs and has power and has a foundation, and that confidence then turns into internal power. I see myself for my power. I love myself for my power. I honor myself for my power. And that's who I am. I am powerful, because when power is deeply aligned with your soul, it is loving power. The power cannot be misused. And power has such a bad reputation. It has the energy of like power over. And that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about deep, internal, heart-centered power. And that's something that the more people with beautiful hearts who feel powerful in the world, the more transformative change we're going to see, because they're going to honor their worth. They're going to be speaking their truth. And there's going to be a ripple effect of more love being spread throughout the world. And so in this moment, there needs to be a shift from, oh my God, paralysis, I don't know what to do, I can't do this, to how can I find my power and where can I take aligned action to allow that power to live through me in my everyday life. So what does that look like for you? And how can you create a lifestyle from that point of power? How can you create rituals from that point of power? Because it's how you spend your time in your everyday life, from in the energy behind where you make your decisions from. So I'm making this decision from, I love myself and I'm powerful, versus I'm making this decision from, I'm afraid and I'm not worthy. You know, there are two very, very different things. So my hope for you is that you can find that sense of worthiness and power and love within yourself, and allow every single action to be born from that place. And so what would it look like for you if you honored that power within yourself for 1 to 3 months? You know, in Reiki, we have the saying where it's like, just for today, just for today. So what if you made that power, put the decisions from a point of power just for today, and take the pressure off? You know, just for today, I'm going to act from a place of power. And then I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll see if I can do it again. And then if I really honored myself and if I really loved myself, I would do that every day for a month, and I would hold myself to it. And the way that we build confidence is to follow through with the promises that we make to ourselves. And the way that we build power is when we begin to truly trust the words that we say to ourselves, and show ourselves over and over and over and over and over again that, yes, I honor myself. Yes, I believe in my power. Yes, I trust all that I am on the inside. Okay, the fire inspection people just came, and that was slightly jolting. So anywho, what would that look like if you did that every day for 1 month or 3 months and just honored yourself and your power? That's what I really want for you. I believe in you. I know you can do this. I really hope that you believe in yourself in a way that makes you feel so loved and so powerful and so cherished and so absolutely magical. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day. Mwah. And we'll talk soon. Also, you will be seeing me more often on YouTube, so get excited. We're going to party with each other here. I've had a lot of requests of people saying they've missed my face and my presence, and so we're coming back. We're coming back online. This is my preferred platform, so this is where we're going to be hanging out mostly. Also, every month or every other month, I will be offering free healing sessions for the community. I feel like something that we genuinely miss in the wellness space is that service is so important. Service is so important. And when I say in the wellness space, I mean specifically the Western wellness world. Service is integrated into all principles and parts of Eastern wellness teachings. And it's something that we've really lost touch with because we're like, there's this thing about like ego and money and gripping, and it's something that I really desire to shift within the way that I hold space and come back into the energy of this is from my heart. And I truly believe that healing should be accessible to all people, all demographics, all ages, and all beings everywhere. If you have access to a computer or a phone, then you have access to these healing sessions. And yeah, it's something I do with my sister, Cisa. She is based in Brazil. So we have a great time. And it's a blessing and an honor and so magical to be able to share this space with each and every one of you. And I love you with my whole heart. And I hope you have a magical day. And also, if you want to connect more deeply with me, I will leave the Reiki 1 and 2 link below. I do Reiki trainings on a what's it called when it's open enrollment. There's always open enrollment for Reiki 1 and 2, and then the Reiki Master Training is beginning on the new moon, April 27th. You do have to have Reiki 1 and 2 to join the Advanced Energy Medicine Reiki Master Training group. And I love you, and you're going to make it, and we're going to make it together, and it's going to be beautiful.